How's it going, everyone? We're going to get started here in just a couple minutes. I'm waiting for everybody else to get here. Hey, Patience, how's it going? We're just waiting for everyone else to join right now. They should be getting on. There's one of them.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
not much. How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. How's Jurassic Park?
It's actually really good. This is the first time I've started it. There we go. Can you see my face? Okay.
Yeah, there you are.
I haven't watched any of the new ones. So I was like, I saw the one that came out in 2025 and I saw the trailer for it and I was like, maybe I should check that out.
Yeah,
Maybe.
there's Lauren.
Hey, LB.
Hey, sorry.
Good evening.
Aha. Can you see my
No.
Not yet. There you are.
There we go. Oh, shoot. Sorry.
Wonder where David is.
He's probably doing birthday stuff.
I thought he was gonna be on my live.
No, I know. Yeah, he is.
Oh, your hair looks good.
Mine?
Yeah.
Looks like trash.
Hey, I found this really cool place in Livonia.
You did?
Yeah. It's what is it called? Hold on. Let me
Sounds pretty cool. What is
It's
this
got
place?
it's mainly 80s and 90s like toys and movies and VHS and Nintendo and old candy and
Yeah.
yeah, it was really neat.
What's it called?
Time Blaster Toys in Livonia. It's on Ann Arbor Road.
Okay,
Yep.
that's cool.
That's fun.
I thought so too. And now we wait.
And now
for
we wait.
David.
I know.
We wait for four
And he's
more
the one who
minutes and then
he
I know,
messaged
yeah.
chat
Hey,
and now
he's
he's
got
not
4
here.
minutes. He's got time. Hey, did you download any of our other talks yet that we did? There he is.
I think so. I'll have to look.
I was just because this is our third one. So if you download those, we can put them on like YouTube or not. Yeah, our YouTube channel.
Oh yeah. I will. I'll download them after this.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Heck yeah. No, I agree.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, David.
What's up, David?
Hi.
We still can't see your face.
Okay, so I'm trying to do the camera, and it says live access needed to go live on video as a guest. You can go live on audio.
That is so weird.
That's weird that it changes because you've done this before.
I don't think I've done video though.
So you click on your thing, right? Your
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
You click on the camera.
Yeah.
And you hit save.
I click on the camera and it says that thing, live access needed to go live on video as a guest.
Yeah. It said that for mine too, but then I just hit save.
All right. I did that.
And it let me show my face.
Nope. Doesn't want to show anyone how ugly I am. So, yeah, I don't know.
I guess you're just gonna have to do some lives to get live access.
I guess so. Yeah. I can do that.
So yes,
I can do lives.
yesterday I got on mine and it was telling me I didn't have enough lives.
Your pause, Dan.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
look at his face.
I know. I was like,
Can I take a screenshot?
Do
oh,
it.
it's back.
Oh,
there
I
it is.
missed it.
Is that
That
better?
is better.
Yes.
We were laughing at you. Did you hear us?
I actually, believe it or not, I may have been paused on your end, but nothing was paused on mine.
Ah, damn.
Oh, dang. Because we didn't say anything you didn't want you to hear.
I heard every word.
Damn. Only good things. Only good things.
All right. Well, it's 10 o'clock. What's up, David?
No, I was gonna say, what are we talking about tonight, guys?
Yeah. Hinsdale night, right?
Ooh.
Tonight.
yeah.
The AI summary in the chat thing says we're talking about retro toys from the 80s and 90s.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
oops. Sorry.
Oops. Yeah, we were. I guess it's not a lie. But yeah, Hinsdale tonight. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna play one of those videos that you wanted to play.
I have it on. I have it on. I have two phones, so.
Oh, cool! You can just hold it up.
Oh, wonderful. Great.
Perfect.
I was really worried.
Yeah, I definitely want to watch you eating beef jerky again.
That one was so good.
I'm not gonna play
I
that one. Don't worry.
Aw.
I
Darn.
definitely did not remember that until
I didn't
that
either.
video.
I was just trying to find that one moment, and I was like dying laughing. I'm like, get out of here. It's so fun, you guys. Like the little bloopers and funny stuff that just happens in that Hinsdale kitchen.
That is awesome.
Yes. All right. So,
All right,
what is
so-
Hinsdale?
Yeah. We've been there twice, but I think Lauren should give the intro on this because how many times have you been there, Lauren?
I've
times, four
been
times?
there. Yeah, I've been there 3 times. So the Hinsdale house. Bum bum bum. The Hinsdale house is a really, really unique, awesome haunted location in Hinsdale, New York. Currently owned by Daniel Clace,
Clace, I think. Yeah.
Sorry for mispronouncing the last name. I was like,
Yeah.
really cool dude. Anyway, he owns the infamous Hinsdale House. So the Hinsdale House is a really old location. It was originally. Let me see if I can pull up the date. Hinsdale House. Circa 1870s. It's a farmhouse in upstate New York. It became famous when the Dandy family lived there in the 1970s, when they experienced paranormal happenings, including apparitions, levitating objects, and a failed exorcism. The failed exorcism was actually done on the house, not done on a person, which is really unique in my experience. Usually exorcisms are done on people. But this particular exorcism was done in the house. The first one, there were two of them. They think the first one kind of failed, so then they did another one. The house has been featured on quite a few paranormal shows. I think it's like the first big paranormal show was Paranormal Lockdown with Nick Groff and Katrina. And yeah, there's really cool experiences there. The Dandy family that lived there, the one who experienced, I think, the most in the room that is like supposedly haunted the most is Mary's room, which is upstairs. There were like flies. There was a bunch of flies in there, and like when Dan said he took over the house, it was like that room in particular was just completely like infested with bees, and like to this day there's still like bees and flies in there on occasion. So
Are you talking about Mary's room or
yeah,
just that
Mary's
upstairs room?
Yep, Mary's room. The infamous Mary's room. So yeah.
There's also what
It's pretty.
lady that's seen by the pond, right?
Oh yeah. So
Outside
there's
of whose room is that?
Oh yeah, there's that's out of the room or right off the living room, which
Yeah.
used to be, I don't remember her name. Was
yeah,
it Sally or something like that?
No, I don't think
isn't that Beth's room?
Beth,
Beth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yep.
Beth's room.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
that
Beth's
said that
room.
she used to see it. The lady in white.
Mm,
It's always a lady in white.
it is.
Always.
Always. Yeah, ladies
I
in
think
white.
part of it, they said it was rumored that she may have been somebody that was hung.
Yeah. So that the rumor around that is like she was kind of an indentured servant there back in the day, and she worked for an old family that used to live there, and her employer
Right.
may have had extramarital affairs with her and ended up hanging her because, he didn't really want his wife finding out that he got the servant pregnant. So,
Yep.
yeah, that was that story. That's that story behind the lady in white. There is an old hanging tree. It's no longer on property. It was struck by lightning, but there is remnants of the tree still on property. Other happenings of the house. This is like one of the most haunted locations I've been to. There's a ton of things that have happened at this house. Besides the two exorcisms, besides the lady in white, there was way back in the day on the land before the house, there were Native Americans, just warring tribes that lived on the land. It wasn't necessarily like Native Americans versus settlers. It was just like natives versus native warring tribes type of deal on the land. So there's a lot of death in that sense. And then also there used to be an old mill on the property. And there was a rumor that a little boy was, I think, playing around the mill, and he got in the machinery and he died. This little boy who died from the mill accident there. And then of course there were like everyone knows this, there's the two brothers that were rumored to also live in the house when it was an old stagecoach stop, or they used to go to the old stagecoach stop and rob people and then murder them and bury them on property around the Hinsdale house. But they would need to they couldn't bury them when it was cold, and the Hinsdale house is in New York. So it was rumored they kept the bodies in the basement until it was warm enough to bury them. So there's like a slew of stories that go along with this property that make it extra spooky and extra haunted, which is why this is one of my most favorite locations, even though I think it tries to kill me every time I go there.
And I don't know if the foundation is original, but it seems like it would be. Like if you've ever been to Hinsdale, you go down in the basement and the foundation is not like cinder blocks, it's stone. So I don't know if it's original.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I know the house itself that sits there currently is not the house that the brothers would have lived in.
No.
Right.
But I don't remember if part of the foundation was part original or not.
And I know they found they have found bodies buried in the yard of Hinsdale.
Correct.
And actually, most recently, someone was laid to rest on purpose on the Hinsdale property. I think was it last year or 2 years ago? So
it was no, it would have been last year because we went. It was between the time we went the first time and the second time.
Okay. Yep. So, and I think that's where Lauren wants to go, right? That's where you want to be
buried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be pretty
A
epic.
little bit of there, a little bit of interlocking,
Yes. We'll cut you up.
That got dark quick.
That got real dark.
I did Google it. It says the Hinsdale house built in 1853 is generally considered to maintain its original structural footprint and foundational location.
Okay. That's interesting.
And it's undergone restoration, obviously, but it remains on its original foundation.
That's pretty neat.
Very cool. Very cool, especially with the fact that maybe this is jumping ahead a little bit, but in that said foundation, it's very active. Like literally inside the foundation, it is incredibly active. At least for us, it is. I don't know about anybody else, but that basement seems to be probably one of the more active spots for us and one of the darker spots for us as well. Every time we're there, it seems to be
that's the one
not so friendly downstairs.
The hole in the foundation, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's got the hole in the foundation, and it's where our music boxes are just
Going
absolute
crazy.
haywire
Yeah.
and take flight.
Yeah. We had our we had our music. Dan and I, well, all of us when we were investigating in the basement, Dan and I had our music boxes set up in the hole. In the wall of the foundation of the house, there's a hole, and we set up our music boxes in there, and they were just going off like crazy for like no reason, none. And my music box just got absolutely yeeted out of the hidey hole
Yep.
in the foundation. It was just completely thrown out of the. It was like secure in there. It had been in there for a while.
It was, yeah.
And then it was just like.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was just in there. It was
No. And
probably
even
30, 40 minutes later.
And even if say it wasn't, secure, the way it flew out of there, it didn't just fall. It flew out of there, like whatever it was threw it. That was insane.
It was wild.
What's crazy to me too is with the music boxes when we have them in there. For starters, it happened both times we were there a year apart, the exact same thing. And then from that is that our boxes were facing different directions.
Yeah.
Yet somehow we're syncing up with each other, which is just, I don't know. I can't explain that one.
Billy asks, "What's a music box?"
Okay.
Which is my
So a
cousin
music
Billy.
box is a tool that we use that it's quite literally a music box, old school. It's got the little spinning tube on it that creates music, but it's set up on a proximity sensor, and then the belief behind that is that we put it in, anything steps in front of it, including the spirits, they break that plane, it starts playing music. It's a tool that personally, and I think everybody else can vouch, doesn't go off very often. They very rarely go off. In fact, they're mostly silent always. But in the Hinsdale house, in the basement there, particularly in that spot, they don't stop to the point where we think they're broke and we start trying to test them because they just keep going and going.
They're used as like motion sensors. So there's a motion sensor in front of it, and if something passes through like the I don't know, motion sensor, the laser or whatever it's using to sense the motion, it plays music.
Yeah. It's usually pretty creepy when we do hear it because, like I said, we don't hear them very often. We set them up everywhere we go and we never hear it. And then when we do hear it, we actually heard it also at the Monroe house. So 2 locations that we've successfully heard them, but usually we do not. It is still one of my favorite tools, but it just doesn't give me the results I want most of the time. And I keep looking for a creepier song to put on mine.
Yeah, it doesn't help that the tone that comes with them is super eerie.
It's pretty. I want it to be eerier. I think
Right.
it's cheerful.
Get one
The,
that plays
the other
the
version of
exorcism
it, the
tune.
expensive version, plays quite a creepy tune. But I'm not going to spend that much more for a different song.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could probably buy one of those little pieces that goes on there that has something.
Yeah, I've looked into it briefly. I just don't know much about what I'm looking at. I gotta research it a little bit more because you can some of them are made. You can change the song out. You just pop that little
Right.
tube off of there and put a new one on. But so yeah, we've done 2 trips as our group to Hinsdale. Our most recent one was December, this last December, and almost exactly a year prior to that we were there as well. And so for us, I know, like Lauren was saying, it's been one of the most active places we've been. it never lets us down. Once the sun goes down, it goes just absolutely nuts. When the sun's up, the place is pretty chill. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
pretty comfortable.
I like an
It
old
is.
cabin.
Um,
Reminds me of an old cabin.
an old cabin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Billy said, "What got everyone into the supernatural?"
Speaking, I can only speak for myself on this one, but it's just experiences. I think a lot of us, it kind of leans that way. It's experiences that we had or I had when I was younger, and then throughout my whole life, just wondering what it was I saw. What was that? What do I continue to experience? And finally taking the plunge to see if I can't find out a little bit more.
So,
Anybody else?
so I'll go because Billy's my cousin, by the way.
Oh,
So-
her cousin.
Billy, the trailer that I lived with you guys in after you guys had moved out and it was just me, my mom, and my sister, that was my first paranormal experience there. And there was Rachel and mom had left to go take Rachel to her psychiatry appointment, shocker. After like 45 minutes or so, I forgot that they were gone. And I had all the lights on in the trailer because I was scared. I was probably like, I don't know, maybe 10 years old. And I heard, doo 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 doo, does that sound good? And I was like, yeah, it sounds pretty good. And then I went to Rachel's room to go see, what she was doing in there. I opened the door, I see her laying underneath her blanket, and I shut the door because I was like, all right, she's sleeping. And I come back in there because I realized that she's not home, and it was just gone. Whatever it was gone. That was my very first experience. But you also know that I've always been into like spooky stuff. So, all right, I'll pass the torch.
I just always liked spooky stuff. My dad used to watch Bigfoot stuff, alien stuff, ghost stuff when we were younger. And then I guess I used to have paranormal experiences when I was really, really young that I really didn't know about until I got older. And then like I was bought a Ouija board when I was probably 12, 13, and I just have always liked spooky stuff, and like Dan, I just had a few experiences here and there, and I've always wondered what they were and if I could figure them out and if I could have more, because they're cool, and to figure out what they were and to just see more shadow things. David?
I'm gonna just say ditto on all of that. Yeah, minor, little things happening in my past, things that were, I could not explain. So, and just a general interest in is there something post life, and if there is, can I explain it? So just that, and honestly, so if anyone doesn't know this, Lauren and I are siblings. So, Lauren Lauren says, "Hey, I have an interest in this," and it's like, "Oh, I have an interest in that too." Hey, I'm joining a ghost group. Oh, I'm joining a ghost group too. So kind of getting dragged into it too, but I when I say dragged, that's a joke, but I enjoy it obviously, but yeah, whatever older sister says. So.
So
So for the
everybody like?
non-believers,
Oh, go ahead.
I think Hinsdale is a perfect place to go and see for yourself whether you still are a non-believer or not. That's I don't know. I don't know how you could spend a weekend there and still not believe something.
Yep.
Dang.
So, like, what? I mean, it's I'm asking this question knowing the answer, but for viewers who don't know the answer, I mean, what are some of the experiences that we've had? Like Dan, I know, you know which one I'm talking about. But what kind of things have we experienced?
Are you talking about like
we
Hinsdale?
Yeah, Hinsdale. Yeah. I'm sorry.
yeah
Hinsdale.
at Hinsdale. We've all had quite a few. I mean, we've had experiences together there, right?
Yeah.
Personally, I saw the fifth member of our team there, and we don't have a fifth member of our team, so that was
I was like,
an
wait a
interesting
minute,
one
who
to
are you
see.
talking about?
Yeah, well, yeah, no, but yeah, I saw somebody walk out of a room and walk across the kitchen, and that person was not there because everybody else was accounted for. And then what else? There's a lot of things. I mean,
You heard disembodied voices the very second that we got there, and when you left.
that's true. Yeah, yeah. I heard humming. Actually, I heard humming. I think Lauren heard somebody say a word.
I think that was David, actually.
Was it?
No, it wasn't me.
Somebody?
Oh.
No, I think it was
Maybe that
Lauren.
was the
So the
fifth
first time
member.
we were there. Well, so the first time we were there, we're unloading the cars. Everybody's out of the car. I'm in the house by myself, and I hear humming coming from upstairs. I also heard the same humming when we were packing the car to leave 2 days later. I also heard what sounded like little kid footsteps running around upstairs from the kitchen, you know. And I think, Lauren, though, I think it was you that said,
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember
we're
what you
leaving.
asked. You said something, and they said no or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was
Yeah.
like when we were leaving, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I think you and I were in the house. I walked out, and then you heard somebody say no from, I believe you said it was upstairs.
Yeah,
seems
it
to
was
always be
upstairs. We were leaving, and they were like, no, or who knows? Who knows? It could have been like, bye.
Go.
You know.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah, get out and get.
Yeah.
gone.
Get.
Geez, what else?
Wasn't it the first time we were there and Kirsten and Lauren were in the living room and like something hit the window?
Yes.
Yeah, that was right after we all went to bed, right?
Yeah.
That first night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there's metal grates, or there's not.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like a grate. It's not necessarily bars, but there's grates on the outside of the windows to keep, trespassers out of the house. And we were just getting ready to go to bed, and something banged on it like hard.
Yeah.
And they're high up, so it's not like it could be a deer. That's the only other thing I could think of is that it would be a deer. And there's not any trees close to the house, so it wasn't like the wind blew down a branch or something like that. That was crazy. And then I also, the first night, my very first time being there, the first night we were trying to go to sleep, and I felt footsteps walking around the living room all night long. And then the second night, the same thing, because I couldn't sleep. It's the craziest thing. I've slept fine at Eloise Asylum by myself in that building. I could not sleep in Hinsdale, period. Couldn't do it. Could not do it. And we were there for 48 hours. What about you, David?
The stuff that I've experienced there.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I mean, just I think I've heard some footsteps upstairs. Yeah, I feel like that might be about it for me. I mean, probably the other thing would just be when Dan saw that fifth member walking from the bedroom. Like, I was in the bedroom sleeping,
Yeah, I thought it was you.
Yeah, you thought it was me walking around. It was not. I was still in bed. But I was pretty sure I heard shuffling around the same time, like somebody was walking. So maybe you saw it and I heard it, or
Right.
something like that. But I definitely didn't see anything. But because I was awake, I was just kind of laying in bed. But yeah, just those couple little things for me personally there. So the things that
Dude, you had a pretty wild solo in the basement. Your equipment was just going crazy.
yeah,
Dead bell.
the dead
That
bell
dead bell was
going,
just
ringing
going
like
nuts.
crazy there. That was just crazy. Unexplainable, really. But what I was gonna say was it's not the unalive things that scare me at the Hinsdale house. It's typically the alive things that scare me at the Hinsdale house.
Mhm.
But
Like the guy that walked by the house with like hunting rifle.
yeah, yep,
That
was
was
the first
crazy.
year. Yeah,
But maybe
yep.
the
That was
living
our
things
first-
in the
first
house
trip.
too are
The living
pretty scary.
The living things in the house tend to scare me, Kirsten. But
Wasn't me.
yeah, what is you punk? Yeah, that's probably the scariest thing about that house is the living things in the house at the same time.
We did have a very interesting Ouija session in this house. The first trip we were there, and that was Lauren and Kirsten doing the Ouija board, and David doing Estes, and I was just sitting in the room, and David's on one side of the room, Ouija board's on the other. They got it set up, started going, and all of a sudden David yells out, "Be careful with that."
Yeah.
And I was like, for real. I don't think you did it very much longer after that.
No, I don't think we did either.
Because
That
if I
night
remember, if I remember correctly, shortly thereafter that, before we closed the session, it just started going in a circle nonstop, and we were
Yeah,
like,
I think you're right.
we were like, maybe we should shut this down before
That-
it opens something.
That night in particular, I remember being rather dark, just in general.
We were getting crazy things on Estes, and especially
Yeah.
towards Lauren. Like, even before Lauren, I remember, like, we kept getting Beast and Wretched and, like, I mean, just some really interesting things. And then I remember specifically towards Lauren, it was getting, like, sassy. It was, like, almost
Sassy.
very it was provoking you is what it was doing, whatever it was we were talking
Yeah.
to.
Yeah,
sure.
it was like
It said, I remember it said, "We haunt you."
yeah,
then
it was like it was like Lauren, we haunt you or something like that.
And then we were like, who? And it goes, Mother. And it was David who was under. So
Yeah.
the way, just the way it was talking was bizarre.
Yeah, that's the night, like, don't get me wrong, I understand that I probably just like fell. But
Yeah. You probably did just fall, but like with everything, it was just weird.
I was like, it pushed me.
Yeah.
You missed
I
the
was like,
couch.
they're trying to kill me here. So the very, very first time I was at Hinsdale without these guys, Hinsdale is the only location I've ever actually like left early without staying the whole time, like without. I left the group, like I took off.
Oh, so it runs in the family.
Yeah, apparently. The very first time I was, it was Easter Sunday. I was coming home on Easter Sunday. I had stayed. It was a really bizarre time to go to a haunted location. Like, let me go on Holy Weekend and spend Easter Sunday at the Hinsdale house. So Yeah, I left. I knew I was going to leave early on Easter Sunday to get to Dave, my brother's house, to have dinner with the family. But I ended up leaving at like 4 in the morning because I couldn't sleep. Like Kirsten, could not sleep, didn't sleep at all. And then when I was like leaving and packing up the car and walking out and trying to get the hell out of the house, something was outside making a whole bunch of noise. And I have never ran and packed up a car so fast in my life. I don't know if it was a puck wedgie. I don't know if it was an SW. I don't know what it was, but I was just like, it scared the crap out of me. But I've never ran and driven home like so fast in my life.
You should have whistled.
Wild.
Yeah,
Wild location.
it is.
I think next time we go, if we could try to go when it's at least somewhat warm. I know during the summertime they do
Yeah.
a lot of events, and I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me, but I want to try to sleep in a tent and see if I can actually sleep. Yep.
You
Or
can
at
sleep
least,
outside.
Agree with you.
by
I love.
yourself.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I'll be inside.
or I'll just pop a squat in somebody's car. You know, that's not unheard of.
That's not. There you go.
That may have happened before too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not-
No,
I
you'll
mean,
be
it
fine
could
in
just
a
be
tent.
me.
I love tent camping.
Yeah.
I do. I like tent camping too. I could do like one night inside, one night outside, probably.
I could do both nights outside. I'll go see if I could. I'll go see if I could stay the night with the crazy neighbor.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
The thing about spring summer is they do like public events on the weekends, so we'd probably have to
Right.
do weekday.
Weekday. I know we've talked about it. It's probably not on the docket for this year to do a warm trip back to New York, but maybe next.
Yeah,
Next
maybe
year.
27.
Yeah. Maybe for Lauren's B-Day, we can go in June. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
27, heck yeah.
Hmm. Are you looking up some
Well.
videos, Lauren?
Yeah.
So Lauren's got some videos of our past experiences at Hinsdale. She's
Or
about
at
to
least
pull
one
up.
video. She's got a couple, but she said she's not going to show. One of them is probably not appropriate.
Yeah, one of them
Probably
is
Maybe we'll have a blooper reel. Yeah, on our YouTube once we get that rolling, we'll have a blooper reel. Maybe it'll be on there.
It is pretty good.
It is pretty funny. It wasn't all in there.
Whatever.
That was so. I didn't even remember that until.
I
I didn't either.
completely forgot. Yeah.
I
I don't even
think-
know why you did that. I'm not sure how that came up or why you thought you had to prove that. But
I
you
was just
did.
gonna say he was showing off, man. He was definitely showing off. Lauren's cracking up.
Well, honestly, if I play that video from a little further, Dan, you're the one that started it, so.
Oh, really?
Probably.
Yeah. So there.
I'll show it to you. Anyway, earlier we were talking about being afraid of the alive things at the Hinsdale house. We all like to have fun, of course, while we're investigating because, you know, as much as we like to be serious and do our serious ghost hunting things, a lot of times, as equal as serious things get responses, just having conversations and actually having fun get equal responses as well. That was weird. But
That was weird. I like it better though.
I just changed it so that your screen would be a little bit larger.
Oh, okay. I was like, it looks smaller. But here is a funny blooper of somebody getting scared. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can.
Oh, you're
Can you see it?
Yeah.
kinda. The reflection from your ring light is pretty.
Okay. Is that better?
That's
A
better.
little bit.
Okay. Jeez, oh, pieces. This is harder than I thought.
We'll also put this clip on our YouTube for everybody that wants to actually see it in its full glory.
It is pretty glorious.
I'm sorry, I don't mean it. I'm just really upset.
I get so much joy from scaring people.
I'm so glad you saw it.
Yeah. So
That was utterly hilarious.
it was. Yeah.
In the time it happened.
I had gone upstairs to like gather the equipment because I think we were heading to bed soon. And
I think we were.
and
We
I
were.
was coming back down the stairs, and Kirsten decided to hide on one side of the stairs and scare me as I got to the bottom step. And Dan, good old partner Dan there,
He knew it was
was watching
happening.
the whole thing and doesn't say anything. So, Nope.
He watched me get ready and stalk you like you were an animal. It was great.
Thanks.
I told the girls at work to follow us. And the one girl goes, "I'll follow you," even though it like really scares me. I said, "Oh, don't worry, it's not all scary. By the time 2-3 o'clock rolls around, we're like a bunch of drunks with paranormal
Oh,
equipment."
we're like completely slap happy by that point.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
because
for
most
sure.
of the time, we travel minimum 3.5 hours to get to these locations.
Yeah.
So we're up early, we're getting ready, then we drive, then we eat dinner, then we get there, then we ghost hunt for 4 or 5 hours. So by the time 3-4 o'clock in the morning hits, we are so slap happy.
Yeah.
That's also typically when we're doing our solos. So
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yep.
high tension
Yes.
slash
Mm-hmm.
very tired.
Yes.
Yeah. High emotions for sure.
For sure. Well, that might be a good ending point for the night. David's biggest thrill,
Scare.
Yes.
Mhm.
the biggest scare
Yeah.
As of yet.
as of yet.
The future holds.
Wonderful. Can't
Yeah.
wait.
I wish I would have got Monroe House. I wish I would have recorded that. That was a good one. I think that you actually flexed on me. I got you really good.
What happened? When was that?
When I scared you at Monroe House when you were brushing your teeth, you came out and you freaking you had your
Oh
fist up.
yeah.
I
He was
say I
ready
don't
to
remember this
punch me.
one quite as well.
Yeah.
We were getting ready to leave that morning, and David was in there brushing his teeth, and I hid on the other side of the bathroom door. Yeah.
I'm just gonna start carrying a mirror every time I
What's
leave.
that gonna
somewhere.
do?
I'll put it outside the doorway so that
Oh, so
I
you
can
can
look
see if I'm
around.
coming.
Yeah.
I'll work around it. I'm good at stalking.
Oh,
So what's on our docket next?
Stimson.
month.
Yep.
Right? April?
Yep,
yeah.
Stimson Hospital.
April 10th or something like that.
Mhm.
Yep.
Who's been there?
Lauren and I.
Okay, I have
I
not.
have not.
Yep. Lauren and I have been there twice. It's great. But we gotta try. We
go
gotta
with
try to
just you guys.
stay up later though, for sure, because that basement turns into a different animal literally at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know
At
what it
3
is.
in the morning. Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Yep. It lights up like a firecracker.
Huh.
Yeah.
How far of a drive did we say it was?
Like an hour and 40.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half
Okay.
ish.
Not bad.
Cool.
It might
No,
be
not
like,
bad.
yeah, it might be like 2 for you, Dan.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, it might be closer to 2 for you.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Cool.
Cool.
On that note, I'd like to wish my brother a very happy birthday.
Well, thank
Happy
you very
birthday,
much.
Yes, happy birthday,
David.
David.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Did you have the best day ever?
To be perfectly honest, no,
Oh,
but that's okay.
Oh,
No, I mean, okay. I worked. I don't like working on my birthday, right?
that's true.
So it kind of just felt like another day.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
For
but with taking vacation at the end of the month for 4 days, it just wasn't. I don't have the time to take my birthday off. So but it was a fine day. It was a good day. It just wasn't the best birthday ever. But that's like today wasn't that's all. So
Yeah.
but this is definitely a highlight. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm glad we did it.
Yes. Yep. But all right, guys. Well,
Well,
have a
all
good
right.
night.
Yep. We'll be back in 2 weeks for episode 4. Topic to be determined.
Woohoo.
We'll figure that out.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
Have a good
Bye,
night,
everyone.
everyone.
Guys,
Stay spooky, fam.
spooky. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.